Barcelona. City of lights, secrets, and blood debts. I didn't come here for love. I came for revenge. My name is Isabel Romero. My brother Rafael was murdered by the Navarro cartel. They said he was a traitor. But he was the only family I had. So I got close to the man behind it all. Not the king, but his heir. Alejandro Navarro. Heir to Spain's most feared cartel family. He is smart, ruthless, and unreachable. Until he saw me. He asked my name. I gave him a lie. He smiled at me like he knew I had secrets. He touched my hand like he didn't care. Weeks passed. Alejandro kept seeing me. But his father had other plans. Don Mateo Navarro, the devil in a tailored suit. He asked Alejandro to bring me to dinner. What more could I ask for? To sit just right beside the man who murdered my brother. But Don Mateo stared at me like he knew. He saw something in me, something off. It didn't seem like it mattered to Alejandro. Everyone has secrets, so he saw me as broken looking to be fixed. I kept gathering evidence. Drug routes, hush money, bullied merchants, laundered euros buried in fake clinics. And through it all, I saw Alejandro differently. He wasn't like his father. He didn't kill with fear. He listened. He hesitated. We were two people standing on opposite sides of a burning bridge. And then, we fell. Forgetting I had a gun in my purse, loaded just for his father. An extra for Alejandro if he stands in my way, because love isn't enough to forget death. One night, I found a photo. Alejandro, and Rafael, he loved him. And he still let him die? The photos I saw broke me. I confronted him, and told him the truth. That Rafael is my family. That's when I learned his own truth. Alejandro said, we tried to take Don Mateo down together, but Rafael went first, and paid the price. He wasn't the enemy, he was broken, just like me. It didn't change anything. He let my brother die. He could have done something. He could have stopped his father. Alejandro had figured out who I was, weeks after we met the first time. He is sure his father would have too. I was coming for his father. And he didn't flinch. He said, then let me help you. Because Alejandro. He'd been feeding the police information for months. They already had Don Mateo on a blacklist. They just needed one final push. We planned the sting during a drop. A shipment masked as a warehouse inspection. And then, it happened. Guns drawn. Mateo stood before me. And I didn't hesitate. I pointed my gun straight at his head. But his men moved faster, shots fired. And Alejandro stepped in front of me. I froze. I felt the warmth of the spilled blood. My heart raced faster. Alejandro took a bullet meant for me, and he collapsed in my arms. An unimaginable pain shredded my heart. Eventually the cops stormed in. And Don Mateo and his crew were arrested. I can't say this ended the way I wanted. The blood on the floor said it all. After undergoing several surgeries, Alejandro survived. Hand trembling. Heart torn between revenge, and something I never expected to feel again. Love. I sat beside him in that hospital room, holding the bullet I never fired. One shot for my brother, one for the man I almost lost.